Hi, good morning. Yes, it really takes a village to get through something like this, and that's exactly what we see here. You can see just a little bit of food here behind me. Most of it has already been brought inside to the food bank, so this is so great to see. We've seen donations from people all across the state so far this morning, and there's still a lot more in our show throughout the morning that we're hoping to see more people. But right now I'm here with David Morgan, who's the president and CEO of Team Inc. So David, just talk to us a little bit about the role that you and Team Inc. has in this community, especially in times where people are in need.
Absolutely. So for the last 60 years, we've been a community-based nonprofit locally and regionally. And so since the devastation of the flood and the loss of life and the impact to countless homes, I think we're still truly trying to realize how many homes have been impacted. We've been doing a lot of outreach on the ground on how we can directly provide direct assistance to homes impacted by the devastation of this flood. And part of that outreach, people were not only coming to see how can I get help, but how can I be part of the solution in the community? And so we were receiving such an abundance of food and hygiene supplies, and we had to look no further than the Seymour Oxford Food Bank as that beacon of light around addressing assured access to food on a daily basis. And so we would transfer that abundance here, and kudos to all of you for kind of amplifying one of the basic necessities of life, and that's food for ourselves and our loved ones.
Yeah, what's it like to see the cars pulling in with donations and to see the pantry downstairs stocked?
It's beautiful. I call it loving out loud, just like many people come in at our outreach events. It's such another phrase we like to use at Team Inc., and it's a theme this year, is convergence for good. Public, private, neighbor to neighbor, organization to organization, private sector, public sector, elected officials. It fills our heart, and we have a long road to recovery. The world is going to continue to go forward, but putting the pieces together here in Seymour, Oxford, South Barry, and the entire region devastated by this flood, it's a long marathon. And so we appreciate these opportunities to shine the light on food and how do we even bring our homes back together where we can go back into our home.
Right, and you've been going door to door to talk to those people whose homes have been impacted, and I know providing help that you can. Talk a little bit about that side of things and what you've been doing for people.
Absolutely. So we started, as a 501c3, we started a flood relief fund, and 100% of the donations is translating to direct assistance. So examples of, in the emergency early last week, getting propane tanks to keep the generators going at an elderly gentleman's home in Oxford who needs his insulin. Fast forwarding now, prepaid relief cards so people can buy clothes and food for themselves. Now we're in this phase where it's still assessing the total level of need, how much funds we can raise, but we have examples already where we've helped lower and defray the cost of replacing a boiler or a heating system, and we've helped some homeowners get their water heater installed, and then even disabled, devastation to their premises, and so getting a ramp installed so that an elderly individual can get to their medical appointments or cancer treatments.
Important things that have happened. Yeah, and things that you're doing very quickly, things that are officially.
Yeah, we're trying.
Of course, yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. You can donate through 11 o'clock this morning here at the Seymour Oxford Food Bank. It's really easy. All you have to do is drive up. We'll take everything out of your car and we'll put it inside for you so you can get off to go where you need to be. Tim, we'll send things back over to you.
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Let's talk more about how you can help. First of all, you can go to fox61.com/flood relief or scan that QR code on your screen so you can donate money. If you'd like to go down to the food bank, it's at 20 Pine Street in Seymour, and you can donate things directly there. Now, here's what they need. The food bank said, first of all, they need water, shelf-stable food, sanitary products, diapers, and reusable shopping bags. And while, they could use all those here, just some things that they would prefer you don't bring. Of course, open containers of food, perishable food, refrigerated food, all the things that are not shelf stable. That's not going to help. Clothing, household items, and medications. They don't need those either. Again, the flood relief drive runs for another 1 hour and 49 minutes until 11 o'clock.